Alright, let's go over how to do tie rods on an E71 X6, which is also the same for an E70 X5. I basically did the thrust arm, took it in for an alignment, and found out the tie rods were seized just because of the East Coast weather. Ball joints were still fine, so that was not an issue. So what you need to do is take off the side panels to get more access to this side right here. And that's just a bunch of 8 mils and some plastic pop rivets. Then you want to focus your attention to the knuckle side, which is right there. The nut is a 27 mil 12 point, just like the thrust rod. And what I used is one of these ball joint separators to pop it right out. If you wanted to, I'm sure you can give it a couple of wraps with a hammer on the knuckle, and then with the pry bar giving it a little bit of pressure, that would pop off just fine. The next thing you need to do is take off the boot from the steering rack to expose the nut. So it's a pinch clamp on the outboard end and then an outer clamp on the inboard end on the steering rack. I just took a flathead and just kind of pried until that clamp gave away. And then you'll be able to expose this guy right here. This, I believe, is a 36 mil. So I just used a giant set of channel locks to undo it. The steering wheel is straight, and that's how far it sticks out from the subframe, so you don't need to do anything weird with turning the car or unbolting the steering rack or dropping the subframe. It is very easy to get access to it. Now, if you had your stuff seized as much as I did, you're basically taking an angle grinder and chopping it off so you can get your boot onto the new guy over there. As you can see, I tried to heat it up, no dice. Ball joint still good. Anyways, this job is very, very simple. Don't forget to take a tape measure before you modify that guy permanently and measure approximately. I did from the center of the ball joint here all the way to the end of the nut here, and I did that measurement just so I could have somewhat of an alignment when taking it to the alignment shop. Also, these are Duralast branded tie rods because that's all I can get locally. This is the part number right here. Same part number for each side, so that's nice. They come with this locking tab and this lock nut. I believe it kind of goes on like this. And then you're supposed to hammer the locking tab so this guy doesn't spin free. However, this is what the OEM one looks like. Very different, and I think I'm just gonna put a dab of blue Loctite on this guy and then just reuse this guy because I trust this guy a little bit more than this flimsy guy. That's all I got for you. It's a very quick 3-minute overview because this is a very quick hour job. So thank you guys for watching. Ask any questions away in the comments. Thank you.